Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, September 25th. I am in Big Bear Lake, which is mile 266 of the Pacific Crest Trail. It's actually about 6 miles from the trail. I've It's Wednesday. I got here Tuesday morning and kind of found my way to Big Bear Lake. It's a bit confusing because there's Big Bear City as well, but I did catch a ride from the trailhead on Highway 18 to the city. Nice young guy. His name was Casey. It wasn't the type of guy you'd expect to pull over and give a person a ride, but he did, and he does it all the time. He was telling me, really good kid. So I got here and I stopped for breakfast at Carl's Jr., first place I saw, and I had their breakfast burrito and a couple of egg muffin things, and took my time and just enjoyed a really good breakfast. I don't know how good it would be on a normal day, but it was really good that day. Interesting too, I met a guy, his name is Dennis Paulson. Chatted my ear off. He's a writer, he's got a screenplay, he does tons of different things. But I'm thinking, Dennis Paulson, I know that name. And he says, yeah, there's a famous golfer. And I looked it up, yeah, and there is a golfer, PGA golfer, Dennis Paulson, from a few years back. Anyway, a little bit of a side story there. Ended up staying at a place that's just a block behind me. Right behind me is the post office. And a block behind me is a place called the Robin Hood Resort. So it's right central. It's I got the hiker rate too, $59 a night, which is really pretty good because this is a resort community. There's a lot of places, like when you look at the homes around here, anywhere from 200 grand to 3 million bucks, depending on what you want. But anyway, this resort, Robin Hood Resort, is a nice, clean place, good amenities, and it's near the center of the town at a kind of a central location called the Village. Reminds me a lot of Whitefish. Maybe not, Whitefish might be higher end, but it's still pretty nice. Behind me, I don't know if you can see, but there's some hills. That is on the south side of the lake, and it's hard to see if you can see that. But that's where I was a couple of days ago, and so I hiked on the other side of those hills. I never saw the city until I actually drove in with Casey. I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna be tomorrow. So here's the lake, and then across the lake there are those hills, and I'll be hiking those tomorrow. And I'm not sure if I'm on the other side or this side, but if I'm on this side, I will definitely do a video for you. So you basically hike around this lake, and that's okay. It's just part of the PCT. That's the miles that you do. There's tons of trails around here. So if you come here to spend some time on the lake, you can do a lot of different activities. You can be on the lake, you can hike, you can do all those kinds of things. And in the wintertime, there's a ski hill. As a matter of fact, when I took the bus, they have transit buses here. They're basically like an airport shuttle bus. I got a bit of a tour because you go where the bus takes you. And I ended up seeing the golf course and the ski hill and a bunch of the community and houses, and it was kind of interesting. I had nothing better to do, so I kind of got a free tour, almost free. The bus cost like $1.75. $1.50. Next year, I can ride the bus here for 75 cents. And you can figure out why. So yesterday, I spent the day doing some laundry. Today I did some shopping. Also yesterday I went to a movie. Again, downtown. I'm right near the downtown area. So the movie was, just so you know, Ad Astra, the one with Brad Pitt. It's not an adventure space movie. It's more of a psychological kind of thing. Not as entertaining as The Martian, for example. But Brad Pitt's going to get an Academy Award nomination out of it. Don't know if he'll win or not. But I'm pretty sure of that. And the other thing, if you do see the movie, and I know my son is going to be interested in this, there's a Space Cowboys tie-in here. I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you see the movie, you might figure it out. So that's what I did yesterday to kill some time, and it was a good way to kill some time. Then I found this Mexican restaurant with a fantastic burrito, and I think I'm going there again tonight because it was a really good burrito. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to carbo load, eat as much as possible, and also to hydrate as much as possible yesterday and today. So I've been doing that and uploading videos. And so you should hopefully see this one before I head out on the trail tomorrow. Then my next stop is Wrightwood, which is about 100 miles, a little over 100 miles. Excuse me. There is a road that I cross in 75 miles, and there's a gas station there, so I can resupply a little bit. But other than that, it's just like the last 6 days that I did. I'm not sure if I'm going to see that many people. I might see a few more because there is a hot spring up ahead in a couple of days. As you probably noticed, in the 6 days that it took me to get here, which was a little over 86 miles, I talked to 2 people. One was a hunter that I mentioned, and the Russian kid that was hiking. So I'm not sure if it's going to be the same when I continue. I guess I'm going to find out. But a lot of people that I talk to around here, they're like, September isn't the time when people do this. You know, it's mostly May, and next month it'll get a little bit busier with the southbound people. So I'll find out. Good news, I'm really happy to say, is I have no blisters. Nothing like what happened in May. In fact, on my right toe I've got a little one, but it's not even a blister. It's more of a, it's calloused already. I do have bruises though on my collarbones. So if there's something wrong with my pack, I'm going to have to readjust that before I leave. So anyway, yeah, I found this little park here, had lunch, and kind of thought it would be a good spot to do some talking. So next time I see you guys, or next time you see a video, it'll probably be a week from now. But I'll hopefully be able to do a video from those hills I showed you on the other side of the lake. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon.